We got 7 new Secret Lairs to review, and overall, Wizards killed it with the art. But man, did they decide to rip us off when it comes to value. Let's get after it, see which ones are worth buying and which ones are a total ripoff. Dominaria United Showcase. These are only available in textured foil for the low price of 50 bucks. We're going through the Elder Dragons, clear back from Legends. We of course have Arcades Sabbath, Chromium, Nicol Bolas, which was also reprinted in Masters 25, Vivictus Asmati, and Palladium Morse. These are all fairly expensive cards if you go back for the original Legends versions, but all of these were reprinted in Chronicles and are available for less than $1. So Wizards decided to take less than $5 worth of cards, package them up, and sell them to you for 50 bucks. Let's call that a nostalgia premium. This is just insane and frankly a pathetic money grab. They're taking cards that have no value as far as gameplay desirability and giving them new art and textured foil, and then just charging an absolute insane premium for these. I cannot get behind buying these. This is just an insult. Now, to not be all negative, the art is really cool. I like the stained glass. This is something that is special. 5 out of 5 for the art. The value, on the other hand, I can't even give this a rating. This is just a swift kick to the dragon's eggs. In Memoriam, Jaya Ballard. Our beloved Jaya has died. We got Pyromancer's Goggles, again, less than $1. Jaya Ballard, less than $1. Jaya's Emoliating Inferno, very cool, less than $1. Pyretic Ritual, good looking card, it's worth $2. Repercussion is a $20 card in light play condition and about 30 bucks in near mint. But this is the first time this has ever been reprinted. This card has been reprinted since Urza's Destiny in the 90s. The art and theme here is really cool. I like that we're getting full art cards with lots of fire, though some of these cards are lacking some flames in my opinion. Overall, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 for art. The value, on the other hand, garbage. It might look like on the surface you're getting a $30 repercussion and to balance out the other 4 really cheap cards, but you're really not. The only reason this card is expensive is because it's only been printed once over 20 years ago and has a really limited supply. The other lever that determines price is demand, and with this card only being legal in Commander and Legacy, this card frankly does not have a lot of demand and the reprint's not going to maintain major value. I'm going to give this 2 out of 5 for value. Sorry Jaya, RIP. Artist Series Nils Hamm, Deep Glow Skate, a $2 card. Tireless Tracker, $5 card, solid playable. Contagion Engine, a $14 card, and Sword of Truth and Justice, $23. Now we're talking. Now this is a Secret Lair. The art and flavor are just amazing. The little creature in each of these is kind of weird, not my thing, but overall the art is really interesting. It engages the eye, and there's a lot to look at for a long time. The flavor text coming from real books, I love it. Magic has not done this for a very long time. I'm glad they're bringing it back. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner and the Odyssey are 2 of my favorite books of all time. I would show you my copies here, but they're still packed away in a trailer as I'm homeless trying to find a house. C'est la vie. Naming the Sword of Truth and Justice Excalibur, perfect. I love it so much. Even with these cards having normal frames, these are absolutely a 5 out of 5 from an art perspective. The value is also great that we're getting very playable cards that you can put in a variety of decks. $45 of cards for $30? That's simple math. 5 out of 5. Artist Series Victor Adam Minguez. Knight Exemplar, $6. Classic, powerful Knight Lord. Knight of the White Orchid. That's a $1 card, been printed a million times, but now we're getting some new art, and not just any art, some type of space pod racer or something. I love that there's space in the background, seeing those planets, very cool. Lord of the Undead, $15 Zombie Lord. Again, printed a bunch of times with the same art, but now we have Furiosa from Mad Max getting to drive a motorcycle. Awesome. Compost, lastly, a nice $2 little uncommon enchantment. Overall, I really like these cards. They're unique and different and very futuristic. Mad Max Fury Road is a straight up 10 out of 10 movie, and I love the allusion to that, whether or not it's intentional. I'm going to nitpick here because we have normal frames. You're just going to give these 4 out of 5, but really cool cards. The value? Bad news. Immortal Joe would not be impressed. We're getting $24 of cards here for $30. 2 out of 5. Alright, time for a weird one. Imaginary Friends. We got a Matter Reshaper for $1. Toothy, Imaginary Friend, $9 card. Pier, Imaginative Rascal, a $14 card. And lastly, the Gitrog Monster, kind of a random reprint, a $4 card. Alright, I don't know what the freak is going on here, but these cards are simply not for me. We got full art cards with no real background and just these storybook characters. You know, no offense to the artist, but these are not made for me. I'm clearly not the target. I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying I don't like them. And you know, maybe for you, if these are really nostalgic of reading your story bedtimes, great, that's cool, awesome, good for you. But for me, 1 out of 5. Value here, we got $28 worth of cards, but they're all in Toothy and Pier, as that's 23 of the $28. And these two cards have never seen a reprint until now, so it's likely that the price will dip and these won't hold. So overall, I'm going to be conservative and say this is 2 out of 5. Dan Frazier is back again. We have two different Secret Lairs here. We're going to combine them as we talk about them. It's all 10 talismans, but they're broken out into allied and enemies. The art here is fan-frickin-tastic. This is what I'm talking about. This is something special. Brown artifacts are always better than silver. Love the OG callback with the retro frame. The talismans themselves are so gorgeous. They're simple yet complex and just perfect. Some of the backgrounds are a bit plain, others are really cool and fun to look at. How could I not give these 10 out of 5? I mean, these are just incredible. Value? Now this is a problem. I don't like it. Why are you doing this to a Secret Lair? Why are you taking these just beautiful pieces of art? These are special cards and forcing people to buy these in a Secret Lair. I mean, I get it from a short-term business perspective. It's obvious. Print cards, sell at a premium, swim in cash. Simple. But it just feels so myopic from Wizards' perspective. Why do this to your players? These are beautiful and they should be treasured, and they belong in a normal set. They belong in booster packs where you open these up and you randomly get them. They don't necessarily need to be at an uncommon level. You could print them at rare, I don't care, or doing something unique in some specialized product. But man, the fact that you have to buy these in a Secret Lair, these things are worth 50 cents, most of them. Well, a couple of them are like a couple bucks, but now you have to go out and you have to drop a bag to get these, and you have to pay $60 to get like, $10 worth of cards. This just feels like a kick to the Royal Talismans, man. Again, I understand it from a business perspective, but this just feels like this decision was only made by looking at figures, and you missed the opportunity to really do something cool. It is worth noting that the Dan Frazier Signet cards that came with the Arcane Signet as the secret promo card are now worth $60 on the open market, so they've doubled in value. So maybe these are worth buying and holding onto sealed just because the art is so special. Overall, I'm disappointed with these Secret Lairs. The value just simply isn't there. Only the Nils Hamm one with the sword is actually worth buying based on the price of the cards that you're going to get inside. In a world with so many variants and special arts, is it really worth paying double or even 10 times the price of these cards just for these specific Secret Lair variants? Make sure to kick that like button and join the Wolfpack right now by hitting subscribe. Got another video dropping later this week that you're not going to want to miss.